What's happening? I am modeling for you today the Bose QC-35 headphones. These retail for $350. They come in this black color. They also come in a silver color. On the silver version, the ear padding is actually more of a beige color, so it contrasts with the silver a little bit there. But I purchased these headphones about a year ago now, I guess, and they are hands down my favorite pair of headphones that I've ever owned. This is the Bluetooth version. They're also the most expensive expensive pair of headphones I've ever owned at $350. I've never much for a set of headphones before, but in my opinion, these are worth every penny. You'll see the wire coming off here. That's an optional piece that is included. You can unplug that and use these in Bluetooth mode completely wirelessly, or you can just plug this in and on the other end is a standard 1/4 inch audio jack that you can plug into your iPhone if you have one. Before iPhone 6 or earlier, you can plug it in. Otherwise you'll have to use the Bluetooth feature. But yeah, these are really nice headphones. They're very comfortable. I've been wearing them all day, and they haven't hurt my ears at all. They fit completely around the ears. They're not on the ears, so they're not like pushing them against my head or anything like that. They're just very comfortable. Really, it's easy to forget that I'm even wearing them sometimes. The audio quality is pretty good. I've definitely worn phones that had better audio quality, but for what these provide, it's adequate for everything I want to do, which is mainly video conferencing and then listening to music or podcasts. Perfectly adequate audio. The ability to listen wirelessly is pretty awesome, and the Bluetooth has been rock solid in my experience. I know I've had some Bluetooth devices that tend to disconnect randomly, or there'll be some audio distortion. I haven't heard any of that with these. So yeah, I've been very happy with these. The noise cancellation is the feature that really sold it for me. I've worn noise canceling headphones before, but hands down, these are the best. I mean, you slip these on and you feel like suddenly you've been transported into some other place of blissful silence. If you're not listening to anything on them, if you don't have any audio coming through, it's nice to just sit and enjoy the noise cancellation. It's kind of like you're in your own little world for a minute. I imagine these would work great for meditation and that kind of thing. Noise cancellation really is quite impressive. You really have to give it a try to know what it's like. I mean, there's no way I can describe what it's like. You should just find a friend who has a pair and give it a try and see if it's something you like. It's not all good though. I do have a couple of complaints about these headphones. And the first, this is actually my second pair. Bose had to send me a replacement for my first pair. The first pair worked fine for about 3 months, and then for some reason it just started switching on by itself. It was very odd. There's the on-off switch is on this side here. You probably can't see it very well because it's dark, but it's a manual switch, and you can set it up to automatically power off the headphones after a certain amount of time if they're left on. I don't use that because I always remember to turn them off because that's just my personality. But the reverse was happening. They were automatically just powering on at random. I would shut them off. They would turn off for a couple of minutes, maybe 30 seconds, and then suddenly they would come back on again and try to reconnect to my phone or my computer or whatever I was listening to, whatever the Bluetooth was connected to. So that was annoying, and I tried a lot of things to fix it. I updated the firmware. I contacted Bose support, and they told me to do a few things. None of it worked. The one surefire solution when it kept auto powering on was to plug it directly into the charger. They include a little mini USB cable. You can plug it into any USB port to charge the headphones. As long as it was plugged in, it wouldn't automatically power on. But as soon as I unplugged it from the charger, boop, it powered on again. So that was annoying. So I ended up having to send that pair of headphones back to Bose. To their credit, they didn't charge me for shipping like that. They sent me an entirely new pair, like new in shrink wrapped box, which I wasn't expecting, because when they told me to send the headphones back, they said don't include the box or the carrying case that it comes with or anything like that. But they included all of that with the replacements. And now I have 2 carrying cases and 2 of these cables and 2 charge cables. And because it's nice to have a backup. But that's really the only complaint I have about these headphones. Other than that, they're fantastic. So see if you can find a friend who has a pair that you can borrow if they're willing to part with them for any period of more than 15 seconds, and give them a try. Maybe you'll like them. If you decide to order them, use the link in the description. I'll get a little bit of credit